On the morning of Kemi Adetiba's engagement with her husband, our family members and that of her husband were, happy and everything that, what was about to happen on that day. Of course, the union of these two amazing people. And out of nowhere, God just dropped this crazy idea into Kemi Adetiba's head. Boom. To think that she thought of this thing on the morning of her engagement, that alone shows how crazy this story is in itself. And to see it being executed and, come to life is another thing entirely. I just saw the 8 episodes of To Kill a Monkey on Netflix that is currently streaming by Kemi Adetiba, and all I can say is it's worth the wait. Like, we've waited for about I think 4 years. The actors really brought their A game. Like, everybody was acting as if their rent was due. They acted like the way the story was told. Like, how Kemi Adetiba takes her time to tell her stories. Like, she doesn't rush. You would connect with the characters. You would know why they made their decisions. You would know why they are the way they are. The series is really good. Personally, I'd rate it like 8.5 or 9/10. It was that good. Let me know your rating in the comment section. So in this video, basically, I'm going to be talking about the possibility of having a second season. Although Kemi Adetiba did not mention anything about a second season, even the way the story was told, was told in a way that, they didn't really open like that space or possibility for a second season. However, there are some series that were made for the first part and they didn't have plans to make a part 2, but like a part 2 came, to life. Would you like to see a second part? Let me know in the comment section. If there were to be a part 2, what would it look like? So at the end of season 1, Efemini was caught. He was taken to jail and all of that. And then, he had his trial, court hearings and all of that. During one of those, Obuzi's wife, Idia, came with his most trusted guy at the time when he was still alive. They went to the court and then they sat there. Then she just signaled to him and then he brought out a gun, pointed it at Efe. He was scared and then there was this blackout scene and then we heard the gunshot. We didn't know if he got hit by the bullet or someone else took the hit. If there were to be a part 2, assuming he survives, what is his life journey going to be like? Because he's lost everything. He's lost his family. His wife divorced him. His daughter, his father did. Even his girlfriend also betrayed him. Even if he were to survive that attack, and then what next? Would there be a bigger enemy? Because teacher also died. Somebody killed him because he was also asking for tax from that person and they killed him. Or what if those people that killed teacher actually tried to like get him out of prison so that he can also help them upgrade their operations, criminal operations? What if they do that? There are a lot of possibilities, and also Obusi's wife Idia could take over his operations and also become the new monkey, because the guard actually brought the monkey mask to her when she was mourning her husband. So does that mean that she's now in charge? Obviously. Is she going to take over the husband's business? And is there going to be like some sort of power triangle? I wouldn't call it triangle per se. Will Efemini now be in between the new people that are, more stronger, that killed teacher, and then Idia, Idia's operation, and then Efemini is going to be in the middle of it? I'm just rambling here. These are just theories or thoughts. If there were to be a second season, I'm sure Kemi Adetiba is going to whip up a story somehow if she decides to come up with a second season. Left to me, I feel like the story was well told. There is no need in particular for a second season. It's okay like that. The way you just headed that way, it's absolutely okay. And I think exploring more seasons would just take away from the beauty of the first season. So I don't think there is a need per se. But overall, this series was really a good series. Kemi Adetiba did that thing. I mean, I was not expecting anything less before. I just think that this woman, she's going to kill it. Of course, we had to wait for quite a number of years to witness this masterpiece. But again, it is worth the wait. And it was a well-told story. And the actors, again, they did their thing. And I almost forgot the score. Anyway, beautiful music. And all of that was handled by her husband. Speak of power couple. Yeah, it was really a beautiful story. Let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comment section. What do you rate this series over 10? And also, do you think there should be a part 2, or do you think there should be a second season? If yes, let me know what you would like to see in a second season, if there to be any, in the comment section. So this is where we're going to be ending this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in another one.